I'm Evelyn Pauwels. I'm 21 years old and I live in Putten, a small town in the area of Antwerp in Belgium. I studied psychology at the Catholic University of Leuven, but before I studied social educational care work at the Plantijn Hogeschool in Antwerp. And that college was part of this project called Global Work with Immigrant Kids, or GWIC. And that's like a cooperation between some universities in Europe and also several universities in the States. So, and it was also funded by the Atlantis project. So, through that project, I was able to attend some classes at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, UNCG. And also, mainly actually, I did an internship at the Doris Henderson Newcomers School, where I worked with immigrant and refugee children from the 4th and 5th grade. Well, I always wanted to go to the United States from like a long time already. First, I always wanted to do a high school program, but that didn't work out. So then I went to college, and I knew that there were like possibilities for an international internship. And in the past, they offered some projects in the United States. So I went to the information session, and but at the time there was nothing available. But of course, I talked to the coordinator, and at the last minute, actually, this project came up, GWIC, Global Work with Immigrant Kids, so I was the first one that could go. At the university in Antwerp, I had to do a selection process. So I had to do some interviews and write a paper about my motivations and about the States and why I wanted it so badly. So I got selected and I could go to Greensboro. And once I was selected, I got this folder with all the documents I needed from UNCG. And there were like all the necessary documents for my visa, my J1 visa, and also the information I needed to apply for dorms or for a meal plan and things like that. So that was really easy, actually. I didn't have to pay in tuition. I only took some classes, but it was also just part of the project. I received a little less than 5,000 euros to cover my meal plan, my dorm, my transportation, and things like that. So that was enough to really finance that. So I was really lucky to receive that. Yeah. I think that it's a wonderful experience. I was able to work in this unique school, actually, because Newcomers School is it's a really unique school. It doesn't exist in Belgium, and it's also quite unique in the States because, well, the refugee children that just arrived in the States are able to spend 1 year there to prepare for a regular American school, which is so good because the transition is so difficult for them because they were in really bad circumstances. Sometimes they have experienced war or other traumatic things, or they been to refugee camps, never had education before. So coming to the States and have to go to school is really a change for them. So in the Newcomer School, we could give them the time to heal from some of the traumatic experiences and let them get used to the American school system, the expectations that the school has, and catch up with some academics. So for me also, it was a really rewarding experience because I could work with those children and just being able to get to work with them and help them to integrate in the United States a little bit better is just really great. I also worked alongside with another teacher, an American teacher, who had obviously a lot of good teaching skills, and I could add some of my knowledge as a social educational care worker, so a more social emotional approach. So that combination was really good for me because I could learn some of the teaching skills that she had, and also for the students because we were able to give some special attention to the children that really needed it. So that was really great. And I would never experience that in Belgium. So Het was een ongelooflijke ervaring. Ik zou het zeker iedereen aanraden. Je mag je niet laten afschrikken door het onbekende of het application process. Dat kan soms een beetje moeilijk zijn, maar het is het echt waard, dus ga er echt voor.